How Chocolate is Made by Claire Llewellyn, illustrated by Timo Grubing. Contents: What is chocolate? 2. The cacao tree. 4. Where is the most cocoa grown? 5. From flowers to pods. 6. Harvesting the crops. 8. Drying the beans. 10. At the factory. 12. Making cocoa. 14. Making chocolate. 16. Using the chocolate. 18. Make a chocolate dipping spoon. 20. Glossary. 22. What is chocolate? Chocolate is a delicious food that is eaten all over the world. People love it just as it is, or added to other foods, like ice cream, sauces, and drinks. This book is all about chocolate. It explains where chocolate comes from and how it is made. The cacao tree. Chocolate is made from cocoa beans. These are the seeds of the cacao tree. Cacao trees grow near the equator. The trees first grew in Central America, but now they grow in other places too. Where is the most cocoa grown? 3/4 of the world's cacao trees grow in West Africa. From flowers to pods. Twice a year, tiny flowers grow out of the trunk of the cacao tree. The flowers develop into small pods, first white and then green. They grow bigger and bigger. After 6 months, the pods are large and ripe. They can be yellow, purple, or red. Harvesting the crop. The cocoa farmers harvest their crop. They cut down the pods, open them, and scoop out the white beans. The farmers work carefully and never use machines. These can damage the trees and the beans. Did you know? There are about 40 beans in every pod. That's enough to make 8 bars of milk chocolate. Drying the beans. The farmers cover the beans. Then they leave them for a week to develop a strong chocolate taste. Next, the farmers spread out the beans to dry in the hot sun. When the beans are hard and brown, workers pack them into sacks and ship them to factories around the world. At the factory. The beans arrive at a chocolate factory. 1. First, the beans are sorted and cleaned. 2. Then they are roasted in a hot oven. 3. Next, they are crushed so the shells fall off. 4. Then the beans are ground into a thick, fatty cream. This is called cocoa mass. Making cocoa. The cocoa mass is used in different ways. Some of it is squeezed hard until all the fat runs out. This leaves a dry powder. There are lots of uses for cocoa powder. It can be added to drinks, sauces, ice creams, and cakes to give them a chocolatey taste. Did you know? Cocoa powder tastes bitter. It has no sugar in it. Making chocolate. Most of the cocoa mass is used to make chocolate. 1. The cocoa mass is mixed with milk and sugar. 2. A machine stirs the mixture for days until it is very smooth. 3. The runny chocolate is poured into tins and left to cool and harden. Did you know? Dark chocolate contains no milk. Using the chocolate. Chocolate can be used in all sorts of ways. It can be poured over biscuits and sweets, mixed with dried fruit or nuts, or made into lots of different shapes. How do you like your chocolate? Make a chocolate dipping spoon. Make your hot drink taste of chocolate with a chocolate dipping spoon. You need plastic spoons, 150 grams milk chocolate, 75 grams white chocolate, baking paper or a piece of paper brushed lightly with oil, baking tray, small bowl, a saucepan. You will need an adult to help you. 1. Put the paper on a baking tray. 2. Break the milk chocolate into the bowl. Put it over a saucepan of simmering water and stir the chocolate until it melts. 3. Dip each spoon into the melted chocolate. Rest the spoons on the paper and wait for the chocolate to harden. 4. When the chocolate is hard, melt the white chocolate and use it to decorate your spoons. Wait for the chocolate to harden. Glossary. Crop. Plants that are grown on a farm. Crushed. Broken into very small bits. Damage. Harm something. Develop. Grow and get stronger. Ground. Crushed into a powder. Harvest. Gather ripe crops. Poured. Something being made to flow from one place to another. Ripe. Ready to be eaten. Roasted. Cooked in the oven. Squeezed. Crushed or pressed firmly. Stirs. Mixes with a spoon.